Vitaly Kozlov. And in charge of the officials ringside are RBF supervisor Marina Mila Vanava. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome as we reintroduce first, fighting out of the black corner. Tonight he enters the ring, 31 years old, a southpaw fighter. Standing at a height of 162 centimeters tall, 162, weighing in officially at 53.5 kg, 53 Севолов. Дамы и господа, он чемпион олимпийский, игр в Рио-де-Жанейро, 2016 года и чемпионом мира по весе IBA. Ladies and gentlemen, hurmatli hanımlar ve şovlar, hoş geldinizler. Из Бухара, Uzbekistan, Шахматин ZOIROV. And across the ring to his opponent, fighting out of the goal corner. He enters the ring tonight, 23 years old, an orthodox fighter, standing at a height of 165 centimeters tall, so 65, weighing in officially at 53.45 kg, 53 45. Дамы и господа, он чемпион России по боксу и бронзовый призер IBA. Дамы и господа, добро пожаловать из Балашика, Московская область, Дмитрий Балин.
So these two called to the center.
Пожмите руки.
Команда внимательно слушает, правильно немножко. Команда брейк, прекращает все действия. Команда стоп, прекращает все действия. Команда брейк, по шагу назад. По углам, удачи. Капа. Шаг назад. Шаг назад.
That's a tale of the tape. The main difference you see there is in age. ZOIROV, 31, done it all as an amateur. Now needs to make some strides as a pro. It's been, as I said, stop-start so far. Diwali, 23 years old. This is a perfect time for him to slipstream into a pro career, but he has chosen one hell of a fight for a debut. And ZOIROV in the black in the southpaw stance, Diwali in the white, boxing orthodox. Putting his punches together nicely from the off here, ZOIROV. He's got that lovely kind of Uzbek style, in and out with the feet. Gets in, throws those shots. Nice straight right hand there from Diwali. Just overbalances a bit as he throws another one there. He's got 8 rounds here. It's a long time. And ZOIROV has started pretty quick. Trying to settle into a rhythm. Diwali keeping it tight, nice high guard. Decent use of the jab there from Diwali. We've got two skillful fighters here. Right hand into the body there from ZOIROV. And again, just dips to his right-hand side. He's keeping those hands moving. Just caught with a jab there, ZOIROV. But a good round this, a good busy round for both of them. ZOIROV came out nice and quick, but Diwali's got more into it as the round's gone on. The Uzbek fighter has been on the front foot. He's the one who's landed most of the leather. Doubling up on the hook to the body, but the bicep and forearm there of Diwali were where they needed to be to protect him. It's almost like he's starting again as a pro ZOIROV, to be perfectly honest. He made his debut back in 2019. And a couple more fights after that. But in early 2022, he took a little bit of a break, and there's not been any kind of regular activity from him. Touching gloves at the end of the round, decent opening round. ZOIROV was mostly in control of it. He hasn't boxed as a pro for a couple of years almost. Perfectly possible these days to conduct a fledgling professional career alongside an elite international amateur career. That's perfectly above board. Bakadin Jalolov, for example, will be going to the Paris Olympics. Others have tried and failed. It's a little bit of a misconception that you can just walk back into the amateurs and rule the roost. That absolutely has not happened. Israel Madrimov tried it, actually. He tried to qualify for the World Championships via the Asian Championships the same year that Jalolov went back. It didn't work out for him, and he's since become a professional world champion. Fights Terence Crawford in just a few weeks' time. So the standard of elite international amateur boxing is absolutely supersonic, and that's what these two have come through. It's very correct, Diwali, the way that he fights. High guard. ZOIROV has got that looser, kind of more swaggering style to him. Nice and balanced. Looking to land that jab. Good straight right hand there from Diwali. Everything goes out nice and quick, comes back nice and quick. Almost got that left hand straight through there, ZOIROV. Just cannoned off the inside of the glove. But Diwali again just tucking up nicely there, but you could see that he felt the weight of those shots from ZOIROV. Good body work there from the Uzbek. Again, just goes to the body, bang on the belt line, that left hand. And again, he just really sets his feet and looks to work the body there, ZOIROV. A longish left hand got through there as well from the Uzbek, but not with any particular steam on it. Into the final minute of round two. And a similar course to round one so far. Diwali's doing plenty here. It's not that he isn't having success, but it's just that of the two of them, ZOIROV is just working that bit harder. He's that bit looser, that bit more relaxed. And as a result, just doing a bit more. But that was a good right hand from Diwali. Again, there's the body attack. It's a little bit of a slip, I think. The referee doesn't rule that as a knockdown. There was a right hand into the stomach there, but I think the feet tangled as he tried to step away to his left-hand side, so I think the referee corrected, not calling the knockdown. Right at the end of the round, another good round. Entertaining round, pretty similar to the first round. As I said, for Diwali, 8 rounds is going to feel like a very, very long time. But ZOIROV has put plenty into those first couple of rounds. Be interesting to see whether he can sustain that kind of pace. And as I said, it's not as though the Russian has been without success, because that wouldn't be accurate. Into the third. ZOIROV in the black, Dvalli in the white. It's good defence from ZOIROV, just pulling his weight onto the back foot, making Dvalli fall short, staying within punching range himself. Referee just talking to them about the front feet clashing there. There's not too much really that either of them can do about that. Dvalli trying to get onto the front foot here and just push ZOIROV back a little bit. That was a decent looking right hand from him. It's the right thing to do, I think. Try and take that centre a bit more. ZOIROV will, when he gets the opportunity, just dig those toes in and look to let those hands go. Sneaky little right into the stomach there from Dvalli. This is good from the Russian. This is his best round so far, up to this point. Nice left into the body there from ZOIROV. Gets off nice and quick there, Dvalli. First couple of rounds he was maybe waiting just a little bit too long. Good straight right hand there from Dvalli, after just catching the right hand on the elbow, protecting his body well. ZOIROV looking for that straight left through the middle. And both lands simultaneously there. I think the left hand of ZOIROV was a heavier shot. Dvalli, I think, felt that a little bit. He just backed up. And maybe ZOIROV could have just stepped on him a little bit more than he did there. Just a sign there that he was certainly meant to pay attention by that punch. A more aggressive approach had been working well for him, but I think he did walk onto one there. Right hand into the body, and that goes with the right hand up top. That's decent work from Dvalli again, just turning around that front foot as ZOIROV was looking to try and escape. Final few seconds of round 3. Cuffing right hand, but it was with the inside of the glove there from ZOIROV as the bell goes, a nod between the two. That was a good round for him, I thought. Close round still, but that was his best round of the fight so far. He just upped the tempo a bit, tried to take the centre more, tried to push ZOIROV back. Slight marking up underneath that left eye there of Dvalli, nothing to get too worried about. It's just a bit of discoloration, not a cut or a swelling particularly, not yet anyway. Just reached for the right hand there. Diwali, lost his balance, and ZOIROV wasn't quite in the position to do anything about it. You could see that he was concerned, the Russian, because he kind of fell forward, got that guard up, and I think was expecting something. But his Uzbek opponent had just stepped off. There's that body attack again. Good left hand there from Diwali. Up close. ZOIROV rattles off a combination, but the guard was up. And then just dips off, spins off to his right hand side. Really good fight to watch this. And ZOIROV has just got Diwali a decent range there as he works him in the corner. And then goes into the body with the left hand. This is some good work from the Uzbek. Just short with the uppercut there, Diwali. But again, there's a body attack. He's not shown any ill effects of these body shots so far, Diwali. It's still early in the fight, but he's really invested in them, ZOIROV. He sets his feet and just heaves them in. Left hand from Diwali did catch ZOIROV, but off the back of a combination. Well, they both land right hands. A little bit of a puff of breath there from ZOIROV. He's been made to work hard here, the Uzbekistan fighter. I wonder whether that might tell in the second half of the fight, because Diwali is just getting on the front foot towards the end of the round here. 10 seconds remaining in it. I've probably got ZOIROV up at halfway. Final few seconds. But I think Diwali is looking at him and feeling that the second half of the fight could be his. A little nod of the head there from Diwali as he went back to his corner. Some tight rounds in that opening four. Could easily be 2 apiece. I'm maybe just sneaking it 3-1 ZOIROV, but I think it's going to be very interesting. There's John O'Carroll. Spent quite a lot of time with him down the years. He fights for that WBA interim title at super featherweight. He challenged for a world title before the IBF against Tevin Farmer. Gave a decent account of himself that night, but Farmer was a clear winner. He's been biding time in his career a bit over the last 2-3 years, but this is a great opportunity for him, but a tough one against Albert Batagaziev, an Olympic champion, 10-0. Very much a backed fighter, but it should be a good fight. That it's got distance written all over it, I have to say, but I think we're in for a good high-octane 12 rounds. Into the 5th, into the second half of the fight. Diwali in the white, ZOIROV in the black. He's so good, ZOIROV, at just finding that little bit of room. Diwali's trying to bring the heat to him here, but those feet are very effective. He'll just manage to back up a little bit, and that allows him to try and catch you on the way in. And again there, but as I was saying in a previous round, Diwali's making ZOIROV work really, really hard. But he needs to start getting to him a bit earlier in rounds. We're heading up towards the midway point now. Decent jab there from Diwali. And the crowd just trying to get behind him here. Nice little dab to the body there from ZOIROV. Straight right hand from Diwali was a decent shot, and then works the body on the inside. And just inching in with that front foot. Good lead left hand there too. He needs to try and keep this up. Good right hand there from Diwali. As ZOIROV was just trying to back up a little bit. Right hand into the body there from ZOIROV. You wonder at what point those might really start to slow Diwali down. And this is a tough fight, and the crowd recognising that. There's not been much in a good few of these rounds. And ZOIROV has got support himself here. Roy Jones down at ringside. Talking to one of the greats of Kazakh boxing there. Roy Jones treated this to a turn on the mic at the weigh-in yesterday. I wasn't expecting it, and then all of a sudden there he was. You all must have forgot. I can't be touched. It was tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. There's a straight right hand from Diwali. There's a lot of fighters at ringside. On the right-hand side of your screen there, that's Evgeny Tischenko, Olympic champion. Just off to the left-hand side of the screen, opposite side of the ring to me, there's Igor Makontsev, definitely another Olympic champion, and I'm pretty sure Rakhim Chakiev is over there with him too, another Olympic champion. Artur Beterbiev is here, away to my right, the WBC, IBF and WBO light heavyweight champion, who takes on Dmitry Bivol in October, that fight having to be rescheduled. And there's lots of other Olympic gold medalists from other sports ringside in Surpukov. Pretty sure I've seen Sultan Ibragimov as well. So into the sixth. And this is a close fight. Good right hand there from ZOIROV. Diwali maybe just waiting slightly too long. He'd marshalled him back to the corner nicely. That's good feet again there though from ZOIROV. Nice straight left hand there from the Uzbek. And again, just digging to the body with the right. It's a decent round for him so far. And does well to avoid those couple of right hands. Diwali again just trying to keep the heat on him. Trying to keep that front foot right on top of him. Cover off that movement. Good left hand into the body there from ZOIROV. Again, just works that jab as he steps off to his right-hand side. He's a very difficult man to pin down. Diwali has remained very disciplined. He's stuck to the plan here in a lot of these rounds. It's been difficult to separate them because you've got Diwali on the front foot who's done some good work, but I think in more rounds than not, ZOIROV has done the more effective punching from where I'm sitting. That's a good jab there though from Diwali, and again And a decent looking right hand too, and if he can finish strong here, then it could be enough just to tip the scales maybe. And the crowd just urging Diwali on, trying to get him to finish the round strong here, and that was a decent finish from him. ZOIROV lets one go fractionally late, immediately apologises. I think this one's very much in the balance with 2 to go. And that is Albert Batagaziev, Tokyo Olympic champion. 10-0 as a professional. And he fights for that interim title with the WBA as super featherweight. The champion is Lamont Roach. Be interesting to see what he does next. There is Artur Beterbiev. He and Batagaziev are both from Dagestan. And he'll be in the early stages of training camp. If that injury is fully healed up, he's now 3 months out from that revised date with Dmitry Bivol for undisputed at light heavyweight. And what a fight that promises to be. Good lead left hook there from Diwali. Again, just flashing in those hooks there, ZOIROV. Left hand lands there from Diwali. It was slightly with the inside of the glove, but they made contact. Nice stab to the body there from ZOIROV. A minute into round 7. Good variety there from Diwali. Straight right hand, left hook, and then the right uppercut. They were all kind of smothered really by ZOIROV. Both fighters have done a good job on that front throughout the course of this fight. It's not been that easy for either one of them to hit the other one clean. There's been a lot of hitting forearms and biceps and shoulders. And the body work has been most effective, I would say. And most of that has come from ZOIROV. And again, good evasive skills there from the Uzbek. Dips those knees, slides underneath a hook from Diwali. That's a good counter combination there from ZOIROV. As I've been saying, Diwali has made ZOIROV work very, very hard here, but from where I'm sitting, he's been up to that task. Long right hand there from Diwali is a decent shot, but it's been the Russian who's been on the front foot since round 3 onwards. But ZOIROV is not the kind of fighter who is easy to push back. He'll give ground, but there's a big difference between giving ground and being pushed back. And another little stumble there, and he ends up on the canvas. No count from the referee. Final few seconds of the round. So 1 to go. He's enjoying this, Diwali. As I said, it's a hell of a fight to take for your professional debut. It really is. Well, there's Evgeny Tishchenko. He actually boxed for the WBA Bridgeweight title late last year in Dubai and won by 6th round stoppage against Leon Hart, but then tested positive and he was changed to a no contest, which is why the belt is still vacant. The WBC have got a Bridgeweight champion, Lawrence Okoli, of course. The The division does seem to be gaining some traction. Well, they'll both be sent out to win this final round. There is absolutely no question about that. It's been an interesting watch, this. And when the cards come out, I can see it going any which way, to be perfectly honest with you. There are some judges who prefer the fighter who's coming forward on the front foot more, making the fight. A little bit of hopping there from ZOIROV, and that's been Diwali from round 3 onwards. But the Uzbek has picked his punches well. Diwali has brought the heat as best as he can, and he's been effective. But at no point does ZOIROV really look like he was going to buckle. And for my money, the Russian just hasn't quite got to him enough. But we shall see. Final round, 40 seconds into it. Again, he just dips off to his right-hand side, turns around that front foot, and all of a sudden he slips off behind you. Bit of marking under the right eye of ZOIROV now as well, who's just continuing to let those hands go. An absolutely key component to this has been the fact that at no point has ZOIROV gone quiet. And that's made it difficult for Diwali. He's never just been allowed to walk him down. That's never, ever happened. There's always been something coming back, trying to catch him on the way in. There's a little stumble there from ZOIROV a few seconds ago, but again, that was the front feet just clashing heading into the final minute of this 8th and final round, and this could be absolutely crucial. Left hand there from Diwali, just catches ZOIROV heading into the final 30 seconds. It's been a real good pace to this. ZOIROV looked to try and start quick, get a couple in his pocket early on, and I think he did that the first couple of rounds. Diwali's come into it from round 3 onwards. And he'll have learned a hell of a lot from this. It's a great fight for both of them, actually. As I say, ZOIROV, in a way, is starting again as a professional. Diwali just chasing him across the ring, and ZOIROV again with a little bit of hopping. The bell goes at the end. ZOIROV celebrates the victory. So does Diwali. For me, ZOIROV has done enough. In the MC doing that just away to my left-hand side as we speak. The longer it takes, the more you wonder whether you might be looking at a split decision, because the MC has got to be absolutely clear which way it has gone, how they're going to tee it up, all that kind of thing. So we will find out shortly. Rishi has got a piece of paper in his hand. But that was another really well-matched, even fight.
We go to your judges' scorecard, where Judge 1 sees the bout 80 to 75 in favor of SHAXOBIDDIN ZOIROV, with Judge 2 seeing the bout 75 to 78 in favor of Dimitri Bali, with Judge 3 overruling both, ruling in favor of 76 to 76, declaring this bout a majority draw.
So we have a draw. Those scores are kind of all over the place, but in that sort of fight that can happen. 80 to 75 was one score, I'm pretty sure, that was read out. So there's a lot of drawn rounds in that one. That would be 5 rounds to ZOIROV and 3 drawn. The 76-76, a nice clean and easy 4 apiece.